There might be some good travel news on the horizon. The IATA's new travel pass is set to drop this March with the goals of opening up international travel and borders, as well as facilitate the checks for PCR tests and vaccinations that travelers have to go through to get into each country. But what is Travel Pass, and is it going to have us traveling sooner? Travel Pass is basically going to be like a digital passport that complements the current travel restrictions in each country while giving a sense of security to the travelers and allowing for the opening up of borders without quarantine restrictions. Kind of like a one-stop spot for all your travel needs. The app is basically broken down into 4 different components: a contactless travel app, a lab application, a global registry of health requirements, and a global registry of testing or vaccination centers. The travel app allows you to create a digital passport, make sure that your test results are adequate for the country of destination, and then share those results upon arrival. It sounds like there's also going to be an option to upload other travel documents like boarding passes, pretty much making travel paperless. The lab application is a direct connection between the passenger and the center where they were connected. This is really a measure that was put in to ensure the validity of the test and avoid falsifications, one of the main goals that the IATA had in rolling out this application. The other being the time that it takes to verify the tests. Both global registry sections will be continuously updated databases that will allow passengers to know the travel requirements to get into each country, as well as a locator to find testing and vaccination centers. The hopes of the IATA is to get the airline industry moving again, which has seen record falls during the pandemic with projections of up to $150 billion in losses between 2020 and 2021. You can see on their website what the IATA laid out as goals for the Travel Pass. The main priority is to get people traveling again safely. In the intermediate term, that means establishing confidence in governments that systematic pre-departure COVID-19 testing can work as a replacement for quarantine requirements, and that will eventually develop into a vaccine program. Personally, I'm interested in seeing if this is going to help international travel pick up in 2021, or if people are still going to be hesitant to travel. I like the idea of having an authoritative source of information that tells us exactly what we need in order to get in, where we know the information is coming from a credible source, because there have definitely been a lot of questions with the current rules. I myself flew back into Spain just after the Christmas holidays and had a lot of questions. If you're interested in seeing what's required to get into Spain, you can click on the link above. While the Travel Pass does seem to be setting up much more of a universal system, it doesn't seem to be changing too much of what some countries currently have in place, just providing a little bit more clarity at points of entry. While quarantining might be counted out, if travelers are still subjugated to the restrictions of their destination city, such as curfews, limited mobility, and with bars and restaurants on limited hours or closed entirely, will they still travel? I'm really interested in finding out. Let me know what you think with a comment below. Are you planning on traveling in 2021? Does a travel pass make you feel easier about traveling, or are you going to wait it out until a vaccine is more widespread? There are still a lot of different questions about how this is all going to work out. Until we can all travel again, check out some of my other videos while I'm bringing Barcelona to you. Remember to subscribe so you know when all those videos are coming out. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.